pull some cards. What's going on inside of Russia? It says that 3 more generals have been taken out of duty. They are now confiscating private citizens' cars, Jeeps, because they have no more military vehicles that they can get. So they are dampening down the news on that so people don't know that they are just taking these vehicles, and they're not getting paid for it, is what they're saying. They're just anybody that's got a vehicle that they can use in Ukraine, they're just taking it. And there's worry for, the other headline is worry and panic that there will be a panic of revolution in Russia as well. So let's just pull some cards and say, see what's going on in Russia. What is the lowdown? What's the skinny on it? What's happening? They say he just went for emergency surgery, that he had a burst appendix is what they're putting out. Other claims he has cancer. So, I mean, really things are in turmoil. So what is the bottom line? Lucky, twist of fate, opportunity, okay, taking a gamble, makes things happen. The risk, I think this is the risky twist of fate in this case, because I don't see anything positive in any of this, that this is some, you know. There was also another one that Ukrainians were able to blow up another one of Russia's ammo depots, okay. There's somebody there saying it's fake news, so could be Russia trying to dispel that, make it look better than it is. So what is the skinny going on in Russia now? What a mess. Justice. Does this mean that karma is coming? That things are starting to... things are going to happen? Action? Better action? Okay. At the foundation, beleaguered. Okay. Not looking well for Russia. He is having a difficult time trying to fight through. You know, he's blaming it on these generals. They're not doing their job. The troops haven't been trained right. Well, let's face it. Going into this, they didn't have rations. Their rations were old, moldy. Okay. He was telling them this, they were going in, they weren't fighting a war, that people were welcoming them, that they were going to throw flowers at them. Well, they haven't been throwing flowers. I think that at the last line of defense, they'd be throwing feces. I mean, you know, whatever they can do, Ukraine is going to do to save their country. So let's see. It looks like, you know, justice is happening. Going into it, yet again, trying to get away with something. He lied about the invasion. He lied to his people. And now it's coming back. We've had the reports from those on the front line telling their mothers and stuff, we've been lied to. This is not what he told us. We have offers coming up now. So what is being offered? We'll have to see. We know that the Russians are not offering up their vehicles to him, okay? Looking for some sort of a viability. He's running out of funds when it comes. You can't, you know, even, and it doesn't matter how much money he personally has. He's looking for a way forward. He can't buy a way forward. Okay. Leaving. Okay. Now, is that the leaving of the troops rebelling? Is it the leaving emotionally of the people? They've had enough? Or is it that Putin is now trying to leave, or he is being taken out by the body, by his body? Okay. What we have here is cooling off. I think the people are getting wise to what's happening. Okay. Things are getting hung up. Things are not moving forward like he wanted. So again, he's blaming these generals. Okay. He sees it from a different view. Pandora's box. Pandora's box is opened, and not a good place to be. The lid of compassion is closed. Okay. Again, he wants to continue to be great leader. Okay. But we have the hidden agenda, the hidden things happening there when it comes to government. And it comes to the burden that's being there. When it comes to the re-evaluation of things. When it comes to the wheel of karma. That they are, I think individually, people there are starting to look deeper and wanting to move forward. Okay. So, you know, things are really hitting the fan in Russia, shall we say. It's not going well for him. It looks like a lucky change, but not in his direction. Okay? Ammunition stations are blown up. He can't replace vehicles. He's having to take the, you know, local population's vehicles to use them in Russia. He's so angry he's gotten rid of these 3 generals. And people are looking at possible revolution, rebelling, because they're really going through a difficult time now. So let's look and see, what do the Russian people think of this? Has it broken through? Are those that have been the Putin loyalists starting to get a clue as to what's going on? Again, I'm getting the same card. The change of fortune. Risk, twist of fate. Okay. Taking a gamble. Short term. Short term, he was lucky in the short term, but maybe that short term luckiness is running out. Yeah, tower moment. Okay. Tower moment for him and his friend, you know, Donald Duck over here. The orange buffoon. Okay. So I think other things are coming in when it comes to the wealth, when it comes to providing. He's got a lot of money, but the people of Russia aren't doing well. This could be Mother Russia. It's also my card for the United States. Also could be Mother Russia in this, though, because we're looking for the people. They are getting, they're getting anxious. They're getting upset. Okay? They are looking at rebellion. They want justice. Okay? They're finding out the great leader has lied, and they've got the burden that they're carrying now with this. They want the long term. They're looking at long-term things. They're looking at the fishtails. They're looking at all the deaths are coming back and his narcissistic behavior. Okay? So it looks like the worm is turning in Russia. That the people that were, you know, saying, oh, you're lying when you're telling us that, you know, what's going on in Ukraine. Great leader wouldn't do that. Great leader, you know, is liberating them. So it looks like the worm has turned, and people in Russia that were Vladimir Putin loyalists are seeing the light of day. So we'll have to watch this and see what happens. I'm going to put a few links in the description. Thanks for tuning in. See you online.